Today, I'm redesigning the anime characters I made as a child. I made countless of characters when I was a kid, but today I'm picking 3 of them. I'm going to give them new outfits, new designs, and 1 full artwork for each one. With the video going on, I will explain more and more about their stories, so watch until the end. Meet Agent Rabbit. This is a character I drew a really long time ago. He was part of a team of agents called Agent Animal. The problem is that I drew on loose paper back then, so I could not find all the drawing I did of him. Here are some drawings of him where I got a little better. Agent Rabbit lives in a big city in an underground secret base. He gets his missions from this frog. So let's give him a fresh new design. I already made the sketch. I gave him a suit like he's wearing in most of my old drawings. While I'm inking, I will explain more about his lore. He lost his parents as a child and got adopted at the Frog, who's the owner of the agent team. He got trained really hard to get a strong agent. I never drew him with color back then, but I picked brown for the skin, black for the suit, red for the tie. This is the redesign. I did not draw a background this time, but I will add one for the next character.
The rabbit is here. You're already too late.
Tell me if you want to see more characters of the Agent Animal universe. Now I am going to redesign a completely different character from a completely different comic I did called Team M Meets Zeight. He was part of a superhero team universe. On this page, I drew all the most important heroes. I will do one of the other ones next part, so comment Punky, Moki, Clive, Marcy, Zeldy, or Project Y. Zeight is a fighter in the style of Link from Zelda. He has a bow and a sword, so my idea is to turn them into one bow-sword mix. He also has jetpack shoes that can make him fly, so his fights will be really cool to watch. I decided not to draw the jetpack shoes this time and made him stand. He is Zeldy's brother. I will rank all character from now on, from 1 to 10. 10 is really strong and 5 is mid. Zeight is a strong 6.5 in his universe. Agent Rabbit was around the same. Zeight would definitely beat Agent Rabbit in a 1v1 fistfight, but Agent Rabbit has more IQ and can maybe trick him or something. Before I will color Zeight, I want to talk about why I am doing all of this. It's because I have planned something really big. I want to combine all my characters and stories into one big universe, like the MCU. It's called Rico's Cinematic Universe, RCU. The characters will meet each other's time travel, dimension travel, and rising to other planets. So subscribe if you don't want to miss it. It's gonna be crazy. Let's get back to Zeight. I gave him earrings and made his pants less skinny. Now I have to color him. I picked the most of the colors I already chose for him as a child. A light blue for his hair, light skin tone, red gloves, light blue bow, and most of the rest black. After years of fighting alone, Zeight was found by Professor M, the leader of Team M. Professor M saw that Zeight wasn't just a weapon. He was a hero who wanted to protect the world. He gave him a place on the team to fight against evil. Now Zeight fights alongside the strongest heroes, but the enemy behind his scar may still be alive.
One blade, one chance.
I forgot to add in background again, but for this next character, I will definitely add one. It's a character from another comic I did with more completely different characters. I actually have so many characters that this series could go on for a long time if you show some support. The character I am going to give a new design now is called Cactus Joe. He is actually not that old, maybe a year or 2 older than this channel. Cactus Joe once was a completely normal human cowboy. He wasn't the strongest or the fastest, but he was loyal. For years he rode with the same cowboy crew, fighting alongside the people he called his brothers. After planning the biggest bank robbery they had ever attempted, the crew finally succeeded. But when the job was done, everything changed. After years of friendship, they betrayed Joe and tried to take all the money for themselves. The people he trusted for years betrayed him and left him to die, throwing him into a giant cactus. But Joe didn't stay dead. Instead, he was reborn as a cactus human mutant. His body changed, giving him incredible new abilities. He became much stronger, tougher, and gained the power to control his cactus features. Now, Cactus Joe rides through the wasteland, searching for the cowboys who betrayed him. Throughout his life, both as a human and later as a cactus mutant, Joe committed many crimes. After his transformation, no one recognized him anymore, allowing him to escape his past. But his actions created many enemies, and eventually, a bounty was placed on his head. While coloring, I am going to rank this character again. I would give him 10 in his universe, but let's compare him to Agent Rabbit and Zeight. I gave Agent Rabbit a light 6.5 and Zeight a strong 6.5, so Cactus Joe has to be a 6. He can be really strong and beat them easily in some scenarios, but all around is he a little bit less strong. His power level changes depending on his form. When he comes into contact with water, he rapidly grows into a giant cactus monster. In this form, his power level rises to a strong 7. Before I finish drawing Cactus Joe, I want to tell you what's coming next. I'll keep redesigning my characters in the next parts, and I'll also continue the manga series I've already started here on YouTube Shorts, with a few changes. Team M, Zeight's superhero team, will travel across time and different planets to recruit the heroes from all of these stories. Together, they'll build the ultimate team to face a mysterious supervillain you'll learn about later. Thank you all so much for the support on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and here in the community. If you haven't already, feel free to join my Discord server. The link is in the description. The coloring process was pretty straightforward since I had already decided on the colors beforehand. I also made a few changes to his outfit by adding a cowboy-style shoulder cape that hangs over his shoulders to protect him from the sun. I thought it looked really cool and fit his character well.
The West never forgets.
I had to simplify the background because I ran out of colors, but I still think it turned out pretty well. I just painted a few cacti in the desert. I want to apologize for how long I took to make this video. I really wanted it to be the best quality I could possibly make. I've never put this much time and effort into a single video before, and I know I still have a lot to improve. If you enjoyed it, I'd really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching.
Subscribe. Whoa, gotta hold by. Women cheat and they lie.